Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, VA3CJZ, opening the Monday night accidental net on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. You do not have to be a member of this club to check in. Everyone is welcome. And we meet here every Monday at 7 p.m. on the VE3ZOE repeater. And all you need is a positive offset to get in. I'd like to thank Terry, the owner of this repeater, VE3IQL. Thank you, Terry, for the use of this fine repeater. And let's see what else. Um, yeah, okay, well, let's start then. I'll be looking for any one and done check ins, portables, priority traffic. Who would like to check in now? Please come now. All right, nothing heard except the repeater identification. And so let's open it up to anyone and everyone with a valid amateur license who would like to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net. Please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Juliet, November.
Well, there's one. Victor Echo 3, Fox Juliet November. Colin on top of the hill. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, very good evening to you. Just doing not too bad. Had a bit of a trouble with my throat lately. Pretty sore the other day, and I'm still a wee bit croaky, but not really as uncomfortable as I was. Anyway, yeah, a wee bit of shower earlier, but about a couple of hours ago, I thought it was going to rain heavy, but it didn't last very long, Chuck. Anyway, hope all is well with you down in the valley there.
Yes, sir. And doing quite well. Thank you, Colin. Just had a procedure done on my lower back there, and I could tell that it was a success, as I felt better the next day, right afterwards. Mind you, not 100%, of course, because it takes a couple of days to, the swelling to go down and that. So, yeah, looks like I'll be in good shape for at least the rest of the summer there, Colin, which means I'll be able to do a little bit more than I normally could. So that always helps because there's sometimes, I want to do things and then the back pain says, no, you don't. Sit down, mister. And so, yeah, so now I feel like I'll be able to do a little bit more there, Colin. Back to you.
Yeah, very good, Chuck. Well, I'm glad that the procedure made you feel a bit better. Hopefully be able to do a bit more. But you just have to take it easy and don't overdo it. And I know I've had back pain. I think it was 94. I had a operation to the pain I was having. I must say it's been pretty successful. I haven't had anything since. Anyway, yes, I think my little bit of injection that I had for the trigger finger chip is beginning to work. It's still.
Oh, well, that's good, Colin. I'm glad to hear that. Um, yeah, when you get these things done, Colin, you expect to get some relief, and it doesn't always happen that way. So, yeah, I'm glad it looks like it's going to work out for you. So, Colin, are you going to be on the air tomorrow on the TP net?
Yeah, yes, I'll be doing the usual hour Chuck, 2 to 3 p.m. Tomorrow and again on Thursday. And if it's a week ago, it'll be a week ago tomorrow that you were looking for me and I wasn't there.
All right. Well, I thought I'd ask this time around, and of course that may give you a little bit more exposure. Yeah, tomorrow Colin will be on 7.100 megahertz lower sideband between 2 and 3, and again on Thursday between 2 and 3. And after that, Rick and Marty will be taking over at 3 p.m. And so be sure to tune in for that if you can. If not, well, I usually try and start the net calling a few minutes before 3 o'clock so that I can get your voice in there and on the air, my friend.
Yeah, very, very good, Chuck. And thanks for the promotion for my 2 hours a week on the net. I much appreciate it. Anyway, we'll turn it back to you and wish you best 73 and hopefully they keep you busy tonight. No, I'm getting confused here. and I don't think, I think it's the other net that Rick gives the what's on in the ham world. But anyway.
Okay, Colin, 73, and I know someone is hosting the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net on the NCF repeaters right now. And so I wish you a great rest of the evening, Colin, and 73. So we'll clear with VE3FJN, and let's see who else is out there that would like to check into the Monday night accidental net. Of course, I started this net by accident on a Monday night, of course, and we've been going ever since. Anyone, anywhere, please come now.
VA3NFL.
All right. VA3 NFL, the man who tells you when to stop your car and when you can drive. Back to you.
Yeah, that's Thursday. Going to go do some duck jobs there tomorrow. Did a duck split today. Making money. Gotta make my beer money. Hey, how you doing, Chuck? Oh, bonsoir to Le Mans, Mr. Chuck.
Ah, oui, oui. Bonsoir, Monsieur Al. Et bonsoir tout le monde. That's right. Doing all right, Al. The missus is off to work, so it's going to be a full radio night for me tonight. I'll do this net, and I'm streaming it on YouTube, of course, on behalf of Mac, who is in Milan, Italy at the moment. And who knows? He may give us a quick check-in. I believe it's, what, 11 o'clock over there right now? But I'm sure he's tuckered out. Anyways, yeah, doing okay, Al. Thanks for asking. Anything else to add?
I'm thinking about all that free chicken dinners you get. I love
Uh,
chicken, so I'm on my way.
yeah, oops, look at that. The order was canceled, but it was already pre-made, so there you go. We'll give it to you, Al. Yeah, and don't forget the ribs. Apparently, there are too many rib places in Hamilton, and so Swiss Chalet, I think, is one of the few places I can think of.
Oh no, Chuck's Roadhouse on a Wednesday is like 16 something for a full rack. You get the fries, you get your drink with it. Ooh, man, I take the wife down whenever I'm not working. So, oh yeah, I love that stuff.
Oh, maybe I'll have to take my wife out to my roadhouse. Honey, let's go to Chuck's Roadhouse and have some ribs. I'll see the look on her face.
Oh, it's good talking with you there, Chuck. Enjoy the evening, everybody on that. VA3CJZ.
All right, Al, same to you. And boy, what a scorcher today. We reached 107 Fahrenheit. That was 42 Celsius. Uh, uh, when you account for the heat index. And so, yeah, what a muggy day. There's Albert checking in on the YouTube stream. If you want to check us out on YouTube and see your signal strength and hear how you sound, just type in VA3CJZ and click on the live button. You can follow along. Good evening, Albert. Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Tango from Barrie. Soon to be moving back to Hamilton, or should I say, working back in Hamilton. And so I hope everything is going well with you on this Monday back from holidays. And I hope today wasn't too hard on you there, Albert. All right, nice to see you there. Okay, anyone else out there wishing to check into the Monday night accidental net, please come now.
VA3WPG, in and out. Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
All right, there's two more there, but I have a funny feeling VA3WPG doesn't have much to say except hello. Thank you for your check-in, Chris. I understand your frustrations, but just bear with it and it'll go away eventually. But just in case, Chris, I'll turn it to you if you have anything to add.
No, just a quick one.
All right, Chris, I have your bean in the pot. Thank you. And let's go over to Matt, VE3, Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in. Mm.
Good evening, Chuck. Good evening, everyone on the net and on the stream tonight. And just one more bean for your pot from me.
All right, Matt. I do have one thing to add, though. That switch I gave you maybe NFG, because I have another identical one to it that I tried to use, and I noticed that the SWR would just go skyrocket on it. So if you have that ICOM radio in line with that switch, if you want, you should take it out of line of the switch and put another line in that doesn't have that switch, and we could test that radio out maybe a little bit better there, Matt.
Well, that's an excellent thought. The switch is not in line with that ICOM radio. I got it because of
Oh,
its weakness, I guess you could say. The switch is switching the radio that's in the bedroom, which is working great, and the other end of that switch goes to the scanner, which also seems to be working. So I think it's okay, but I can hook the manual VNA up just to make sure.
yeah, it's a shame. I looked it up. They didn't sell too many of these, and they were getting bad reviews. And the one I have is, well, if I could put a hammer to it, I would, but it's cast iron, or steel. So it's quite heavy, and I thought it would be good, but man, oh man, I tried to put it to split my UHF VHF, and just got high. And I double checked; it's not the patch cord because I tried it with the patch cord in line with my antenna coax. Just put a barrel connector on there and plugged it in, and the SWR was flat. So I know the patch cord's good. So. It's that darn switch. The next switch I want is going to cost me $100 or a Daiwa, and it's only a two position switch. So maybe I'll wait to see if it comes on sale. Anyhow, I thought I'd let you know there, Matt. But if yours is working good, I am happy for you.
As far as I know, it's working good. I do have a very similar, maybe the same switch in the camper, and I was using it for UHF, VHF, and I noticed that when I switched to one position, it would work, it had good reception, and the other position had nothing. And I didn't check the match, but it was working and then it stopped. So I took the switch apart, and the spring steel or whatever's in there making contact was bent over. And I think when I switched it from A to B, I might have overextended it a little bit and bent the terminals inside. So I fixed it, and it's been working okay since. So it might not hurt to pop the cover off and have a look in there.
Yeah, I tried that earlier. I took the two screws out and the plate is in there, it wouldn't come out. So I may have to tap it with a hammer just to loosen it, because sometimes when they press these things, they press fit them. So yeah, but just looking at the reviews I got off of that, I'm quite disappointed because they weren't cheap. I think I paid like $60 or something with the tax on each of those. So that's disappointing. Anyhow, Matt, anyhow, that's all good then. But yeah, check it out and let me know what happens there. And yeah, how's the missus?
I will do that and let you know. And the missus is doing okay. She's been improving gradually, a little bit at a time. We're still waiting for her big heart test appointment, which is coming up end of this month, to see if we can find out something for sure. But she's been doing okay. And thank you for asking, Chuck.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, I remember I went for an angiogram once, and they lay you down on this X-ray table, and they inject you right near the groin area, which is where you have a main artery uh, going through, and they pump dye in there or radioactive stuff. I don't know, but anyways, and then there's a TV screen, and you're sitting there watching all your blood vessels light up uh, as this liquid goes through there. It was pretty neat.
I am very familiar with that test. Um, my mom had to have it done many years ago, and she had it done just the day before we were leaving to go on a trip. So when we crossed the border, you can imagine the fun that happened there when our van was radioactive.
Oh, 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 that's something to think about, eh? Wow. Yeah. Geez, one thing this was years ago for me, and I remember uh, to prepare, they tell you to shave your nether region, which I did, and I guess this nurse just wanted to do it again, so she pulls out a razor and starts scraping my skin, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Uh, if I had known you were going to do it, I wouldn't have done anything. And so, anyways, that was a little bit funny there. So, okay, Matt. Well, thanks for sharing, and I hope the missus feels well soon. Anything else to add?
Thanks, Chuck. No, that's all from me. I'll let you carry on, and I'll say 7-3 now in case I miss you later. And have a great night. VA3CJZ. I'll be listening off and on.
All right, very good then. I see Guy from Ottawa has checked in. Hello, Guy. I hope things are well over there. God, what a muggy day here. We reached, what was it, 91 plus the humidex value, which was 107 Fahrenheit. Super muggy. So hi, Guy, and we have Droner Wayne, VA3 FMB, or simply Wayne from Mississauga. Good evening, Wayne. Thanks for joining us, as always. And so with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net.
VA3CJZ.
All right, I hear VA3 NFG. Steve, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and to everybody who's listening on the net here. On the repeater or on YouTube. Anyway, was out early this morning. I had to take my mom to one of her doctor's appointments, and that was pretty much it. I got back home about 2 o'clock, and I did have some stuff to do outside, but I decided to pass on it as soon as I worked up a sweat. As soon as I got out of the car, I didn't even get my key in the door, and the bead of sweat was starting to roll down my forehead already. So I just finished what I had to do outside just now, and as soon as the washer stops, I'm gonna jump in the shower, and then that's pretty much it. Just take it easy the rest of the evening. To the grind tomorrow. So it's been a nice 4 days off. I did not get my shack set up. However, I do have the stuff here to set it up. I got the table here. I'm looking at the legs right now, and they're actually made out of wood. This was a table from Sears. It's a maple table. It's about a 1 inch thick table, and it's about about 60 inches wide by about 34 deep. So yeah, that's going to be the addition once I set that up. Other than that, that's about it, Chuck. Just taking it easy, sitting out back here in the air-conditioned sunroom here, and listening to the rest of the night. Back over to you.
Okay, very good, Steve. Conditions are not as good as they usually are with your handy talkie there. Must be the conditions. A little bit noisy into the repeater, but I could make out everything you say. And I'm curious, other than the Radtel radio, what's your other good handheld radio? Do you have one, or have you put them under the wheels of your car yet?
Yeah, power a little bit for you, Chuck. I've got a that's the one I'm talking on right now. So the other radio, I have a Quan, and I still have that Bofang that I have yet to crush under my wheel.
All right, well, maybe you could come by here and do mine. Or we both do them together. See which one gets more damage. Or any damage.
Yeah, we can crush them one at a time. We can do one laying down flat, and then we can wedge one sort of standing up, but on an angle into the tread, and see which one crushes the best.
Oh, I don't know if you want to do that second one. I think laying flat, maybe with the front facing up, and another one flat with the front facing down. I wouldn't want to damage a tire. Cost you hundreds of dollars for a $30 Bofang.
Yeah, true enough, but I figure the plastic housing would break before it punctures the tire. But yeah, good point to make there, Chuck. You never know.
Yeah, I guess you could face it downward with the antenna port on the ground and the other end up against the tire if you can wedge it that way. That could work too, maybe. But I mean, we could always get the ball peen hammer out.
Oh yeah, or the trusty old Kodiak boots will do the job too.
Yep, a well-positioned boot with some force. Absolutely. But they do make those things pretty tough. Uh, uh, it's funny, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's from made in China, blah blah blah," but a lot of those things are pretty good, you know. Not everything is crap. But anyways. Okay, Steve. Well, thanks for checking in, buddy. Enjoy your cooling shower. And it looks like, well, we're heading into the end of July and the beginning of August very soon, and the humidity is here, and it is par for the course. And then that means, of course, once we hit August, that means we will be in the dog days of summer. Back to you for your final there, Steve. And you sound better with more power.
Yeah, roger that. I'm actually up by the window now. The low battery warning just came on, so I knocked it back down to medium power. Yeah, August. Yeah, it's it's a good part of the summer. There's still lots of stuff going on right into September. Even good old Oktoberfest. But yeah, that's okay. We've got at least 6 more weeks of fairly hot weather, unless it goes into September, which it very well could. But anyway, no, that's all I got there for now, Chuck. Thanks for doing the nut, buddy. And we'll say 7-3 for now. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
Okay, there, Steve. Thanks again for your check-in, buddy. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And I see Tom has joined us, VE3MQ. Good evening, Tom. Are you up at the campsite, or are you at home? And breaker, good buddy. Very good, Tom. I will add you to the log. All right. With that, that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ. Okay, as I mentioned before, the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club has a net going on right now until 8 p.m. Be sure to check in with Marty on the VE3 NCF repeaters, both on 2 meter and 70 centimeters. And then at 8 p.m., of course, it's the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net on 7.150 with Rick as the net controller, VE3 Bravo kilowatt. As a matter of fact, it's near 7:30 now. It's 7:29. Rick might be doing the announcements, which there aren't many. He usually does the contests, and there's really nothing going on. But anyways, so yeah, let's see who else is out there who wants to stop in and say hi. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot Portable. Good evening, Charles.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. My goodness, Vern, I don't need a relay tonight, thank goodness, because Mac is in Milan, Italy.
Lucky guy. I'm sure he's enjoying it. I won't keep you too long. Medium power instead of high power. I don't want it to die while I'm still out walking. But yeah, nice day today, Chuck. Supposed to rain, and it hasn't shown up, and it doesn't look like it will. So I'm okay with that. Back to you.
Yeah, yeah. I looked at the weather map earlier today and saw everything being deflected around us, above, below us, but not we're not getting anything. It looks like maybe around midnight we might get a couple of drops fall down. That's all I can see so far. But yeah, good job getting into the repeater tonight, Vern. Anything new and exciting with you?
Honestly, not really. Nothing new and exciting. Just enjoying the summer. Probably have a couple of little trips planned for the next few weeks. Might go back to Montreal again, and not sure where else. But just 1 or 2 day trips. Back to you, Chuck.
Ah, yes, Montreal. I remember when I lived in Ottawa, and uh, I remember trying to see how fast I could make it to from Ottawa to Montreal. I think I did it in an hour and 15 minutes. Man, I was flying. I could have been doing 100 miles an hour for part of the trip there. But yeah, it's not far away. Actually, Montreal is only about 105 miles from Ottawa, so or thereabouts. So yeah, go there and hit the clubs, the restaurants. Oh, it's great. Been a long time, Vern. Anyhow, whatever you decide, I hope you enjoy yourself, Vern. And I know your battery's getting low, so I'll say thanks for checking in, buddy. Have a good one.
Thank you for picking me up, Charles. See what I did there? Have a good evening. Nice to talk to you. VA3CRF.
All right, so Vern dodged that one with the up Charles instead of the up Chuck. I'm sure I've heard it for years, so it's no big deal. But anyways, that's funny. Very good, Vern. Thanks. All right, it is 7:32 p.m. here in Hamilton, Ontario. Looking like it's 28 degrees right now with my thing says it's 56% humidity, but I'm sure it's more like 75. Pretty humid out there. So anyways, yeah, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ. Oh, and I see Tom has given us another call sign on the YouTube chat. That's Victor Alpha 3 X-ray uniform. All right, Tom, I will take it and I will add that to the log. Let's see now. And what else was I going to say? Um, yeah, yeah, nudie bars in Montreal. Yeah, I when I went, gosh, it must have been around 1979, 1980 last time I went. And there was this one club. It was a very popular club. I forget the name of it now. I think it was called Limelight, but there were three levels. So the first level was male and female strippers, uh, sometimes on at the same time, sometimes individually, but usually they'd mix them up. Now the second floor. Now I went there with a friend of mine, and we each had girls with us. And so we go up, we get out of the first floor, we say, okay, let's go check out the next level. Let me drop. So so we go to the middle level, the second level, and the doorman stops us and he says, no women allowed. I looked at him and I looked at my friend and I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, this is men only. I go, oh, really? And so we both looked at each other, and I looked at the girls and I said, "Girls, just wait here for 2 minutes. I just want to go in and have a look." So sure enough, the guys let us in. We looked around and yeah, we turned around and walked out. So then we went to the third level, and the third level was just a disco, people dancing, no stripping, none of that stuff. But it was just, straight, gay, whatever you want. The third floor was a free for all, but it was quite the interesting nightclub we went to there. There you go, Tom. Something to look forward to. All right. Anyone else out there wishing to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net, please come now. And don't forget at 8 p.m., the Burlington repeater will have VE3RWJ Chris hosting a net at 8 p.m. on the Burlington repeater, the VE3RSB, and he does the Sounds Good net. Anything related with sound, music, bongo drums, you name it, gear, equipment. And so check out Chris on the VE3 RSB repeater at 8 o'clock there and say hi to him. And so, Tom, you are check-in number 11 with the VA3XU. Thank you so much for that extra call. And I'm going to do one last call for tonight's net. This is VA3CJZ with the Monday Night Net, the Lake Ontario Radio Club Monday Night Accidental Net. This is the last call. Please come now.
Victor Echo 3 India, Uniform Kilowatt.
Victor Echo 3, Echo Kilo Juliet.
All right, that threw me off there. I'm not used to hearing Echo Kilo Juliet. I was like, who's that? All right, so let's bring in Bill first, and then Bill 1, and then we'll get to Bill 2. VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Yeah, good evening, Chuck. Not too much to report here. A late check-in, so thanks for doing it. And that's it. Back to you.
Okay, Bill, quick question. Have the bands opened up? I noticed 20 meters on my DX map there looked a little bit active there. How are things on the HF bands?
I've only just got on the radio. I'm checking 40. 40 seems to be good. I just got a nice 5.9 into West Virginia, so 40 is going to be good tonight, that's for sure.
All right, well, stop down on 7.150 there at 8 o'clock and give Rick a quick check-in.
I will do that. Thanks a lot for doing it, Chuck.
All right, Bill. Sounds like Bill's gonna go and see how the bands are. Okay, thanks, Bill, and hope you make out with good conditions there. Next, let's bring in Victor Echo 3, Echo Kilo Juliet. Who is that guy?
Well, Chuck, if I wasn't myself, who else would I be? But nothing new. I just, finished up with Mom. She's doing great. The Blue Jays game's been on for, about 45 minutes. And it was 2-1 last I looked. So that had her in a good mood. She's an incredible Blue Jays fan. For years, she and my father had a place down in Florida, very close to Dunedin, where the Blue Jays would practice. They used to pop over there fairly regularly to catch the exhibition games, that sort of thing. And so that's Canada's only baseball team since we lost the Expos. Anyway, I know it's getting near the end of the net, so I won't hold it, but I just wanted to get the chance to give you one more entry into the count. VA3CJZ, VE3, every kind of junk.
There you go. That's the guy. I know who that is now. All right, Bill. Yeah, well, if you weren't yourself, you'd be standing beside yourself, uh, if that makes any sense. All right. So yeah, didn't spend much time outside today. It's too humid for me. So go out for a few minutes and come back in, go sit on the back deck, come back in. So usually, the mornings and the evenings are the most comfortable time at this time of year. So, all right then, Bill, thank you kindly. And let's see who else is out there. May want to stop in and say hi here on the Lake Ontario Radio Club Monday Night Net. You don't have to be a member of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. As a matter of fact, everyone who checks in automatically becomes a member of the radio club. So, with that, anyone, anywhere with a valid amateur license, please come now. Okay, then, nothing heard. So, with that, that brings me to 13 check ins, including those of you who checked in on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's net. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I do believe VE3IUK will be net control for the Tuesday edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. So be sure to join Bill and everyone else here at 7 p.m. I will now transition over to the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club repeater. And then at 8 o'clock, I will transition from there straight through to 7.150 on the HF net. And so thanks again. You can keep listening and watching. I'm just going to be changing frequency. Thank you all so much. This is VA3CJZ. We'll pause, see if anyone else may show up. But let's see what Marty's up to.
And thank you for taking the late check-in. And this is KG6CCB back to VE3QEE with a very, very good copy, 73 and TNX.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Bravo, from Victor Echo 3, Quebec Echo Echo. Thank you, Raji. What's the weather like there? What's your weather like at Huntington Beach? Over.
It's inland Huntington Beach. Currently it's 82 degrees. Inside, like inland, 10 miles from here, like Anaheim and other places, it is in the 90s. And further south, very hot in triple-digit temperature. But overall, going out this time, it's very hot. I hope, I heard only until today, but we don't know, how it's going to last. That's the story here. Usually near the beaches, 10 degrees less. So we are not in the very high intensity heat, but still it is hot enough to make me either that or I was so tired I took a long nap today and just woke up because I have to go to another meeting soon. So, okay, KG6CCD, back to VA3QEE.
Right, Kilowatt Golf 6, Charlie Bravo. Thank you for the weather report there, Raji. Good to hear you. Appreciate the check-in, and thanks for riding along with us. 73 for now. Okay, Anyone else like to check in from anywhere? Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Victor Alpha, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot.
Sorry, Vern, I missed you on the list there. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Thanks for standing by. Go ahead, please.
No problem, Marty. I wondered about that. I hear
Oh.
Chuck's in there right behind me. Yep, it's up 24 degrees up here in Waterdown. No rain. Maybe it'll skirt us today. That's what Charles was saying. Hopefully it does. But I think we will see some tomorrow. Just coming in on mid-power. Hope you can copy me, VA3CRF.
We're getting you just fine, Vern. No problem. I take it you're out walking, and things look about the same here. However, we're taking no chances tonight with our coffee. We're not going to the field. We're going to be over in McDonald's tonight. So probably in air-conditioned comfort, Vern. Over.
That sounds pretty good. I would definitely want to just be careful. I debated bringing an umbrella with me right now, stepped out, and I thought, I think it'll be okay. All right, Marty, thanks for doing it. VA3CRF.
Thanks for the check-in, Vern. Good to hear from you. All right, Chuck, Victor, Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu. Good evening, Chuck. Over.
Hey, good evening, Marty and all on net. We just finished up on the ZOE repeater with the Monday night accidental net. And I am continuously streaming. I just switched over here. So I'm going to keep streaming until you close the net here, Marty. And of course, Mac is unable to stream your net as he is in Milan, Italy. So maybe somebody would like to try streaming your net there from the club or something. But anyways, and then of course we're going to switch over at 8 o'clock to Rick's net on 7.150. By the way, I was listening to the other lady there, and it is 82 degrees here at my location, and we reached 91 Fahrenheit. And with the humidex value attached to the 91, it felt more like 107 outside here at my location today, Marty. But thank goodness we got air conditioning. Back to you.
Okay, keep those compressors going there. Very good. Well, yeah, it did get a little hot in the afternoon up here too, Chuck, and so we had lunch outside, but headed in shortly after. It was starting to bake. Anyway, good to hear you, and you know, it's nice when it cools off a bit at night. We get a bit of relief early in the morning. So, thanks for the check-in, Chuck, and thanks for streaming. And you were number 18, and I heard when you checked in another one, Victor Alpha 3, Mexico, Quebec, and that would be Tom. So let's stand by for Tom. VA3 MQ, go ahead.
It's going to take you that long to get my call correct, Marty. It's Victor Echo 3, Mexico, Quebec. And I'm home today coming in via Echolink QSO.
I stand corrected. Victor Echo 3, Mexico, Quebec. Sorry about that, Tom. Actually, you doubled with Chuck, so I got the MQ. That's all I heard. So anyway, fine business. So connection through Echolink. I take it you're at the summer place. Carry on. Over.
No, I'm at home there, Marty. I don't have no UHF, VHF radios here, so I just use Echolink. And I have another person to check in there, Marty.
Okay, we're standing by.
It's VA3 X-ray uniform there, Marty.
Victor Alpha 3 X-ray uniform. VA3 XU. Now, that's not Tom, and that's not Aaron. Who is this? Is this Tracy? Over.
Yep, it's Tracy.
Yeah, that's right, Marty. It's Tracy.
Haven't heard from you for a long time, Tracy. Well, this is great. Thank you for the check-in. Hope you're keeping an eye on things there. Over.
Yeah, I've been working, sleeping, camping, you know, the whole 9 yards. So I've been keeping things in line.
Very good. Now, when you're camping, do you take groceries with you and sort of cook there at the summer site? Over.
Yep, I figure out what we're gonna have for meals, and I go grocery shopping before we hit the trailer, and then I got my meals planned out. I had sloppy joes the other night.
Very good. Well, I know it's a lot of extra work when you do when you go away, but you know I imagine the planning and for that sort of thing is in good hands, Tracy. Well, listen, good to hear from you. Are any of the girls around? Over.
No, Erin's in Newfoundland with her boyfriend and his family, and I don't know where Aspen is.
Okay, well, fine business. Thanks a lot for the check-in, and good to hear from you and Tom. And I hope you have good weather and good restful time during the summer here. 73 for now from VE3QEE. All right, we're standing by for any last-minute check-ins. The time here is 7:52 p.m. local, and we're listening for any other calls. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3,
Lima, Radio Lima.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot.
There's two right off the bat there. Victor Alpha 3, Lima, Romeo Lima. Larry, good evening. Come on in.
Jesus, Marty, you got the Victor Alphas tonight. Victor Echo 3, left, right, left. How you doing? And good evening to everybody else on net. Not a lot happening out here in beautiful downtown Frailton. Work. Got to get the lawn cut, got to get the ditch cut, got to do this, that, and whatever else. Did spend a little time on the weekend doing some contesting. Not great results on the Alabama QSO party. Pretty tough sledding. A lot of activity with the IOTA contest, but Alabama, not a lot of folks on. I think maybe it was because they changed the date or something. Not sure, but anyway. Not that band conditions were bad, and Alabama's not a hard shot from this part of the world. Anyway, again, not a lot else going on. My FT went TU. Don't know. Power failure happened, and the computer just lost its mind, and my serial port is gone. So, been monkeying with that, get that back up and running. Anyway, that's it for me, Marty. V3LRL.
Good to hear from you, Larry, and don't forget the 1010 sideband on the weekend there. And thanks for the check-in. And I hope you get the computer stuff organized. It's always an additional challenge. I mean, who said that computers are going to do away with ham radio? They just make it more interesting. Anyway, thanks for the call, Larry. We'll stand by for Damien Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot. Come on in.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. Thanks for running the net. I won't take up too much time because I know it's getting towards the end of the hour, but pretty busy weekend with family. My son was in town. Looking forward to barbecue coming up, and hopefully I'll see a few people next Monday at Civic Day, so I think I'm back down in Hamilton. Over.
I've heard reports you've been contacting folks on that HF rig of yours, and so congratulations on that. I guess you've got antennas working and so on, and very fine business. Back to you.
Yeah, checked into the Monday night net, and then I was trying to get in on the Thursday warplane one last Thursday to talk to you. Spoke to Rick, and I heard you in the background, but then you disappeared, so I was just making it in, I think, from Bracebridge here, over.
Very good. Well, keep up the good work there, Damien. Little by little, you know, you learn the radio and you get all the parts and pieces together to make it really sing. So it's part of the hobby, and it's kind of fun. So glad to hear. 73 for now, Damien. Thanks for the call. I hope things go well up there.
Thanks, Marty. 73, and might see you Monday.
Hey, this is VE3QEE listening for further check-ins. Time 7:56 p.m. Got time for maybe one or two more, and we've had 22 check-ins to date. VE3QEE standing by.
Pre-check VA3CP.
Go ahead, Dave.
Are you going for coffee tonight?
And we're going to McDonald's at Upper James and Rimo Road. Over.
Yeah, you're going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
Okay, I'll see you there. VA3CP.
Hey, I'll look for you there. Thanks, Dave. Anything else? Anyone else? Please call now. Okay, well, let's wrap it up then. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in this evening. It was a good night. Things were rolling right along here, so good to hear from everybody all over the world. It's nice to be streamed by Chuck. And if you want to look at the stream, it's Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Click on the live button or look up the date of the stream, and you can hear yourself, and you can also see the nice setup that Chuck has there in his radio room. Quite a professional looking shack, and I know it's a lot of fun. And Chuck has a Wednesday night net. You should really drop in on that. It's quite good, and that's a simplex net. If you're in the local area, you can usually get it. I think I just forget the frequency. 146.430. Chuck, if you're there, is that the frequency? Over.
.430 megahertz FM simplex at 8 p.m. on Wednesday.
If you're able to, check it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'll wrap it up. Pull the plug here. Thank you for riding along with us this evening. Good to hear from everybody, and I hope you all have a good week. VE3QEE, I'll be clear and off the air.
All right, that was Marty with the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday night net. And now we're going to transition over to the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net on 7.150, as you can see on your screen on the left here. And we'll be switching over there. Thank you, Marty. And now here we go to 7.150.
Okay, this is the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net on Monday night. This is V3 Bravo Kilowatt. And anyway, we're on 7150, and hopefully those guys are very close to us there. I thought they were signing off, but I still hear some interference. Anyway, this is the VA3 Bravo Kilowatt. Anybody anywhere, if you want to join in on the net here, we're about a minute early. No, actually, it's just switched over to 8 p.m., so our net starts now. This is the VA3 Bravo Kilowatt. Anybody anywhere, please go now. We should have a good net tonight. It looks like the noise floor is down quite a bit, and so the band is open, and anybody out there that's hearing us, please check in. You do not have to be a club member. This is Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, at the west end of Lake Ontario. So anybody anywhere, please go now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet, Zulu.
Yeah, how you doing there, Chuck? VA3CJZ from VA3 Bravo Kilowatt. Go ahead.
Good evening, Rick, and whoever's listening. And we are streaming live on YouTube under the call sign VA3CJZ. Click on the live button and you can follow along. Say hi in the chat, leave us your call sign, and I'll relay to Rick there. So, yeah, we just finished up the Monday night accidental net, and oh, it looks like I'm going to have to retune there, Rick. So please bear with me.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll just
tuner is off.
Announce here anybody else that's up there listening and wants to join in. And this is our Monday night HF net. And I'm not sure if Damien is still out near Huntsville there. But he was coming in really good on the 2-meter net. I don't know if he's coming in on Echolink maybe. So that could be there, and also Tom was in there, and Tracy on Echolink tonight on our 2-meter 440 side. Anyway, this is the HF net, and we're HF only. Plus, we're streaming live on YouTube from VA3 Charlie Juliet Zulu. So anybody anywhere wants to check into our net, please go now. Yeah, getting a lot of static. I hear we're in for thunderstorms here. Anyway, Chuck, so we could be getting some thunderstorms anyway, getting a little bit of static on the line, and if it gets too bad, we'll have to pull off there as well. I've heard of some other people doing that already, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. So this is V3 Bravo Kilowatt for the HF net. Anybody anywhere?
Victor Echo 3, Kilo Mike, Quebec.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo Mike, Quebec. Anybody else in there? Yeah, go ahead, Mike. I don't hear anybody.
Yeah, okay, Rick. Very good. V3BK, V3KMQ, doing good tonight. Hope you are as well. Good signal as always. Peaking at 20 over here at my location. I am on the fan dipole, and my noise level is anywhere from about an S7 to an S9. So fairly noisy. I do hear some static crashes also, but the general noise level, as I said, is about 7 to 9. How are you doing? Back to you.
Yeah, well, you're 10 over on my stingy needle. So I don't know. I thought you were 20 over last time, but I don't know whether you're on the same dipole then or not. But anyway, it doesn't matter. A good signal here. into Hamilton, and our noise floor is down today. We're getting a little bit of static here and there, but it's not nothing to worry about. I've heard a lot worse. So, and we've transmitted right through that. So, I'm not going to worry about it right today. Anyway, did you do any contesting on the weekend or anything like that go ahead.
No, I didn't, Rick. This past weekend was kind of tied up for me, so I really didn't get a chance to get on the radio at all. But I guess it was the week before, and I don't think I was talking to you last Monday, as I recall. I guess my log will show that once I get it up. But I know at that time there was the Brazilian contest that was on, and I tried 2 or 3 times just to see what I could hear, and I wasn't hearing anything on any band for the Brazilians. I thought it was a bit of a long shot. I thought, well, maybe 10 meters, right? Although 10 meters is pretty dead. But I thought, well, maybe there might be something in the mid to late afternoon from South America. You know, typically that's when you get it, certainly on 10, if at all. And there was nothing. I thought, you know, maybe another really long shot would be in the evening on 40. Nothing. And of course, the other band, 20, I thought maybe something, and I didn't get anything there. So it was pretty much a bust for that particular contest. But as I said, that was about a week ago now. It's been over. But no other contest or section.
Well, you never know. You know, you never know what you're going to hear. And, you know, that old thing, listen, applies there. Go to all the different bands and listen, you never know. But, last week, I guess it was last week, during the week there, Chuck was telling me that, he was listening in on the 11-meter band, and there was activity going on there, and that's when 10 meters was open. And I know last week there was a lot of 10 meters and 6-meter activity going on, and people reporting they were getting contacts on 6 meters and all that. And, on OBP, the repeater, they were, they have that link to Mike's network, V3MMX, and he has a 10-meter repeater on there, plus a 6-meter repeater, I believe. And you never know who you're going to hear on there. You know, if the band is open, boy, it's good. But anyway, this weekend, the 1010 side band is on, so, hopefully 10 meters will be open there, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll have to check that out and see, again, what conditions are like, and maybe that'll open up. I always like 10 meters, of course, with the extra section. A lot of fun, of course. But yeah, we'll give that a shot. One thing I was going to mention to you, I was toying with this idea earlier on in the day. I think I told you, Rick, one of the handsets, I guess it was the Cambridge handset, which I guess was in early June, I picked up a 40-meter hand stick, really good price. Not that I use the hand stick an awful lot, but I wanted to test them. I have a 20 as well, but I picked up the 40 with the idea that, maybe, sometimes maybe out in my vehicle, I might want to throw it up on a mag mount on the roof and see what I could find out. All I have done so far is just use an antenna analyzer on it, so it does tune up very well, but I haven't actually tried it out on the air. I was thinking of doing that this evening, but time got away from me, and I thought I'd go up to, a local park, maybe up high in the water someplace, and see how well you would hear me on this net. But I'll have to leave that for another week, maybe next week, who knows. But I do want to try that antenna out, not only locally with you, but also, further afield. to see what it'll do. I haven't done that yet, but I do want to, give it a shot to see how it works. But anyway, I thought I'd let you know about that, and maybe it's next week or another week. If you hear me and I'm a little weak, you might know that something's a little different, and it's probably trying to work you in a portable transfer. Let's call it stationary mobile, okay? From my car, and see how that goes. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. V3BK, V3KM2.
Oh, yeah, I'd be up for testing with that for sure. And one thing you notice about the ham stick, they recommend you put a quarter wavelength of wire on the other side of the ham stick. So I don't know how well it's going to work on a mobile. I guess a mobile becomes your ground plane. But anyway, like to the other side of your antenna, if it's a quarter wave piece of wire, it's going to work pretty darn good. And the other side basically is just short and tuned up, to that band, whatever band you're on. But anyway, that'll be good. And we'll have to do that sometime when we're not on net, because we're pretty well going to have to stick with the net now, unless you just want to check 40 meters at that time, and we can do that too. You can go check in from your regular station and then go up to the mobile and try it from there and see what the difference is. And sometimes you're surprised because it wouldn't be all that much difference, It's just the height might make it a little better there. Mike, back to you.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's a good point you make, Rick, with the radio on there. And also, like you say, on the net, if it was a very quick test, it would be appropriate, but anything that would, gobble up a little bit of time, it would be fair to others who want to check in. So doing it on the net would probably not be the best, and therefore, another time, once the working on it. But I can do the things like that, I think, fairly quickly with the radios, you know what I mean? Like I can try and get some mag knobs, and I do have a how do you call it, a free mag knob, if you will. In other words, it's not just a single magnet. It's ones that have like a free pause, and describe it. So one shot would be that way, and then quickly put up a couple radios off of that, because I do have an adapter that allows attaching the radio with a ring terminal I can use very quickly. So, the duration between might be a minute or two, something like that. That would be a good test. Certainly it's local, right? And another test, of course, would be further afield with other stations, whether it's U.S. stateside or Ontario, see how it works. But, as I said, haven't done that yet, and I'm looking forward to just knowing how that works fine. V3BK, V3KM2.
V3KM2, V3 Bravo Kilowatt. Yeah, well, hey, anytime for sure. Hey, I got to run a story by you here. Somebody told me about a ham stick. They made a dipole out of two ham sticks. One ham stick one way and one ham stick the other way. And they were somewhere in the Ancaster area. And they couldn't understand why I had trouble hearing them, because some other guy that was closer to hear them quite well. So, and I tried to tell him, you're looking at two shortened antennas, so, as a dipole, and you're just off the ground, so it's not going to work all that great. And, there was somebody that was not too far away from them, but was running a quarter wave piece of wire from his home, and of course I could hear him beautiful, and he was full strength, whereas they were way down the mud, this other person that was trying that out. But so your other side of the antenna makes a big difference, and other guys that have run mobile or they've, one of the best setups I've heard was the guy with the 7100, I think, or 7000, I'm not sure which one. And he had an ICOM tuner and 102-inch whip. And he would park it and add a piece of wire on the whip and throw it over the tree and go on low bands. And you would know that he wasn't, that he was mobile somewhere. You'd swear he was a permanent station because he threw that long wire or the wire up over the tree, and the ICOM tuner tuned up everything for him. And it worked very well. And when he was mobile, of course, the 102-inch whip, he was tuning that with the ICOM tuner, and it actually worked not too bad. So, of course, his ground plane, he was driving a GM truck of some kind, like one of them, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, he was driving, or was it a Ford? Could have been a Ford. I don't know, but it was some kind of truck anyway. And so, his ground plane was pretty good, I think. Anyway, well, enough of that. Anything else there, Mike? Anytime you're willing to test out, we could maybe do that during the weekend. You could always give me a phone call. So, back to you, VA3KMQ, V3BK.
Yeah, okay, Rick, sounds good. Just a comment on the using two handsticks and something like that. I know of other people who have tried that and had good results with it. And there's also, I know, some commercial products that basically have that. Now, the old question would be, why would you spend a fair amount on doing that when you can fabricate something on your own with two handsticks, right? So you're talking basically about a $30 to $40 handstick, times two, of course, and then the proper adapter to allow you to do that. And then, of course, the other idea is getting up off the ground a fair bit. But I haven't tried that myself. I'd like to if I'd have to get another one, but who knows? Maybe a few down the road I'll have to try that one too. Yeah, okay, Rick, very good. I'll shut up here for a bit and let you carry on with other check-ins and those type of things. I'll try and get in touch with you. I'm not sure when yet. It might be within the next couple of weeks, so don't hold me to this coming week, but I'll get in touch with you one way or the other with either email or something like that. Anyway, thank you for doing the net. I'll listen along for a little bit and send it back to you there, Rick. V3BK, V3KMQ.
Okay, Mike, good hearing you in there, and we shall carry on and see what's going on here. I see a little trouble here in my SDRs, but maybe they're going to shut them down too. So far, so good, though. Anyway, this is V3 Bravo Kilowatt. We're clear with V3KMQ. And see if anybody else is up there that wants to check into that. Go now, please.
Victor Echo 3, Juliet, Uniform Bravo.
Oh, John, how are you doing there? VA3JUB. And whereabouts are you? You are at the cottage, or are you at home there, over?
Thank you, Rick. I'm here at the cottage, just arrived an hour ago, and set up immediately. And you're good signal today. You're coming in at S9 plus 20. Over.
Okay, I must say you're coming in at what? Things are cutting off on me here. I don't know what's going on, John. But anyway, you're coming in really good here into Hamilton. you always do there from your vacation site there. Go ahead.
Roger that. I'm here in Halliburton. Your signal is coming in. Good audio. S9 plus 20. That's an S9 plus 20. Over.
Okay, well, thanks for the good report there. You're only 5 and 9 here on my stingy icon there. What can I say? Hey, well, I'm hearing you good there anyway. And there you go. That just shows you you get some little bit of distance is better than being up close there, unless your antenna's close to the ground. If it's close to the ground, it's like a Nimbus antenna, and it maybe works pretty good there. But when you're at home there, I just have trouble copying you sometimes. But lately I've been having good success with low noise floor, so maybe I would have copied you there, John. Anyway, so I got to ask you a question. Somebody was bringing it up to me, and if it was possible to some of the radios you're working on, is there any radios from the Lancaster, like the transmitter and the receiver? Have you got any of those working, John? Over.
Roger that. I have those radios, receivers, and transmitters working from home, but since we do not have any antennas at the radio room, we cannot use them for receiving or transmitting at the radio room. Over.
Yeah, I know. Well, somebody was bringing up to me that they thought it would be a neat idea to do that, but I know that we haven't got any antennas out there right now. But to have a station with aircraft radios, Brenda. So I thought, well, if anybody would be up on that, whether we could even do that maybe in the future if we ever get an antenna back, that would be like something to do, but anyway, I think it's important, though, to have a radio receiver that you can just put a piece of wire maybe within the room or something and pick something up on that, just to show them that you can receive stuff. We used to do that, have CW on there, and we used to actually transmit CW on the dummy load and pick it up on a receiver, just to show them CW on the receive radio, So, we were transmitting 15 feet, but still, that was pretty good, though. But anyway, until we get antennas and stuff, I guess we're not going to be able to do any of that yet, John. Over.
Thank you, Rick. I received all of that information very well. We do have a old receiver, VHF receiver at the radio room, which we use with a very short inside antenna. We listen to the 8-inch report receiver from the control tower. But last week we were able to receive communication from flying pilots to the tower control at the radio there. Over.
That's pretty good, John. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, well, ATIS is it's still going strong there. With the government of Canada pulling all these things out. I wonder if that's one of the things that the weather report from the airport. I wonder if that's going to go. But I think that's really important to have for the pilots. So they know what kind of conditions are there. But anyway, if you're able to receive other stuff too, that's pretty good there. You can do that with an inside antenna probably, and I guess that's what you got set up there right now. There, over.
Thank you, Rick. Yes, we have a small VHF antenna mounted inside the radio room, and we keep moving it around to be centered from the windows. And last week we received the control tower communication from the warplane flying in and out of the airplane. Over.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, I remember one day I was on the observation deck and I had my little Kenwood radio walkie-talkie with me, and I was listening to the Lancaster do touch and goes, and I was also on 220 talking to Dan on his way into the radio room, and I had some visitors to the warplane. They were wondering if I could talk to the Lancaster, and I said, no, I can listen there, but I can't talk there, and the radio I have is a ham radio, and it will not talk there. So, but anyway, it was listening to the AM broadcast there, so it was pretty versatile. That's a versatile little radio. They'll even listen in on 40 meters. So, but anyway, yeah, it's amazing what you can do there. And the fact that you got, your antennas, you're moving around the window and everything, you're able to receive stuff on that. That is pretty good. And it shows that the radio is still being used. And, I think a lot of people think that ham radio is dead, and radio in general is dead. They're doing everything digital now and all that. And, that's not really the case. I mean, there's still a lot of radio signals out there. And the fact that the portable phone that most people carry around is actually a radio, and they don't realize that. Of course, it's digital, and it goes duplex and everything else. It's pretty fancy. The cell phones of today are pretty fancy, but they're still radios, and people don't realize that. They think it's, they think of it as a telephone, and, we're going back in technology a long ways. The old telephones had wires, but these are actually radios that have no wires, and they're very sophisticated radios, but radio is still used today, and that is one thing that you guys at the warplane demonstrate to people, and that's great, John. So anything else, John, there? Go ahead.
Thank you, Rick. I received all of that conversation clearly. S9 plus 20, so your signal is still coming through. The warplane receiver we were using last week to listen to the control tower was the rack-mounted DC-348 from World War II. It was actually a control tower AM receiver, and we fixed it up and worked very well. One more point I would like to mention, whilst you're still there, is that I am getting a lot of static crashes. Looking out the window here, I can hear thunder to the southwest of me, which is where you are, and so I expect your signal will be getting fainter as the storm approaches your area. Uber?
Yeah, you're probably right there, John. Anyway, I noticed your signal went up there a little bit. You were about 5 over 9 there at one point. but you're pretty steady at 9S units here on my radio. So I'm hearing the static too, and yeah. Anyway, you be safe and make sure that you disconnect the stuff if you think there's right in the area there. I haven't heard any boomers close here by right now. But the one time I got hit by lightning here, and I had the boom and the flash all at the same time, and that's that's when you know it's dangerous. A boom and a flash at the same time, and it's loud. Wow. But anyway, I haven't had that, knock on wood, for a long time. So we were lucky that there was more damage done than just radio and a few radios and TV and my bell box there got it. So, but at that time, but that was quite a few years ago, and we've been pretty lucky. Again, knock on wood, we've been pretty lucky around this area. Okay, John, listen in, and we'll see if there's anybody else out there. Good to hear you in there today. And I know last week I had a few of the guys from the Allen Club that checked in that were on vacation, and I don't know if any of them still are now. I think the one fellow was going to disconnect his antennas. I think he's back home, and he was afraid of getting hit by lightning. But so far, we've been pretty good here, and when I did get hit by lightning, I had my HF stuff all grounded and through the tuner and stuff, and my HF radio was fine. It was the VHF radios that got hit. So anyway, John, anything else before we go? And it's always interesting to hear what you guys are doing at the warplane there. Over.
Thank you, Rick. I received all of that information, again, with a good, strong signal, but I have heard outside my cottage here that the thunder is getting louder, and I'm expecting to either have a power failure or a storm come my way. So I'll say 73 right now for the time being. I will be here all week, so I will try and contact you on Thursday afternoon, and I hope to talk to Marty Thursday afternoon as well. I have not heard from him this day, but hopefully everything's good at your end, and 73. VA3JUB saying 73.
Okay, before you go, John, let's see if Chuck can give you a report there. I know you're coming in on my antenna locally here. I can hear you quite well on that, so I'm sure Chuck is hearing you as well. Maybe he can give you a report there. He's got a modern day Yaesu, and sometimes picks up a lot better than mine does. So anyway, Chuck, are you in there? Can you hear John okay?
Oh, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. I can hear John quite well, although the band has been up and down. And so I got John originally peaking at a 15 to 20 over S9 here in Hamilton. And then he dropped down to about 5 over S9 with a bunch of static covering him. So the atmospheric conditions are definitely at play here, but I can hear John no problem there.
VA3JUB here, Chuck, CJZ. The conditions are getting a little worse than earlier, but I had good audio, and you were at a 9+20 up and down. Over.
QSL there, John. I copy that. And so very good. Well, I hope you don't get a power outage. And it looks like Hamilton is going to get some weather around 2 a.m. So all day long, all the storm cells have been going right by Hamilton, but this next one around 2 a.m., I think we're going to get it. So hopefully all works out for you, John. Nice to meet you. Uh, VE3JUB, VA3CJZ.
Thank you, Chuck. Just as a note, the static crashes are getting louder here. I drove up to here at the Halliburton Cottage this afternoon and driving through major short storms with solid rain or water coming down from the sky. It was quite amazing. When I got here, of course, I fired up the rig and I'm able to talk to you now, but the static flashes are increasing and thunder clouds and noise is heading my way. So I'll say 73 and hope for the best. Over.
Okay, John. Yeah, you take care and do what you have to do to protect your equipment. I'll send it back over to Rick for his final.
Yeah, okay, John. V3JUB from V3 Bravo Kilowatt. 73 there, John, and you take care there. Have a good time while you're up there. Anyway, okay, we're clear with V3JUB, one of the patrons of the radio room at VA3 Charlie Whiskey Mike. So he works on well, the tube radios and repairs them and stuff. You know, and he's got different radios working in out there. So anyway, this is VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. We're looking for any check-ins for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HFNet on a Monday night. And so if there's anybody out there that's hearing me there and does not got static too bad in your area, there, go ahead. Right now in Hamilton, it's not too bad. We're expecting a storm around 2 in the morning, so it's going to hit us. And right now we're I guess we're in a protected zone there from what Chuck is telling us. Anyway, we're streaming live at VA3CJZ on YouTube, so check out there. And John, if you've got internet up there, maybe you can listen to yourself there as well. You're coming in quite well. Okay, this is VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. Anybody anywhere? Please go now. Okay, I think I heard VE3IOW. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Anyway, Chuck, were you hearing him there, over?
Yes, sir. You got the call sign right. Try and pull him in again there. VE3IOU.
My call is Victor, Echo 3, India, Ontario, Whiskey, over.
Oh, India, Ontario, Whiskey. IOW. Okay, my apologies. I'm not sure if Rick can hear you, but this is Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu. I'll turn it over to Rick and see if he can pull you in.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Just I had to switch over to different receive, so you're actually on my antenna here, and I'm hearing you. VE3IOW. Whereabouts are you, and what's your name there, over?
Name here is Romeo Oscar Nancy, and I'm located near Albion Falls, over.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Chuck, did you copy that?
Yeah, I think he said Albion Falls.
Oh, you're in Albion Falls here in the Hamilton area, is that right? Over.
Yeah, correct, Rick. I was near Albion Falls, and my
name is Romeo Oscar November. Over.
Okay, that's Ron. I think that's Ron there. Okay, well, very good. Thanks for the check-in there. And, yeah, I'm hearing you on my own antenna. And before I was listening in on the SDR there. So I'm hearing you locally. They're much better there, Ron. So, anyway, what do you have for our net here? And how long have you been a ham? And Albion Falls, have we got that right? That's Albion Falls near in the Stony Creek area there, I believe. Over.
Yeah, Rick, I don't think you remember me. We sat on the same table last Christmas party of Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, and we had a good time. I'm just one person away from you. So, yeah, I haven't been stepping into the net lately because I usually check into the 3730 group, the 80 meters around the same time. But my friend Mike, VA3RYI, reminded me the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net every Monday. So I'm here just to check in and support our net, our club net, VA3IOW.
Okay, very good. Yeah, Ron. Okay. And, yeah, copy that on, I remember talking to you before now. So, anyway, that is great. That is great. Thanks for that information there. And, anyway, yeah, just to let you know, we're streaming live on YouTube. So you can always go into the YouTube and punch in VA3 Charlie Juliet Zulu. That's Chuck. There he's helped me along. He can hear people I can't hear sometimes. And anyway, you can actually hear yourself in there, Ron. So anyway, okay, well, anything else there, Ron? And great that you checked in there. Over.
Yep, I'll make it a point from now on to remember that we have a net, our club has a net every Monday. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to talk to you again on Monday. With that, I'll be saying to Chuck, VA3 Zero Charlie Juliet Zulu, and to you, VA3BK, and to the rest of the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club members. Definitely, and watch out for the storm tonight. I heard there would be a storm. So, yeah, I'll disconnect my antenna and keep the cable away from the radio. So, with that, I'll be saying good night, Rick. Good night, Chuck, and thank you for doing the net. This is Ron, Victor, Echo 3, India, Ontario, with the 7-3.
Yeah, okay, 7-3 there, Ron. And, yeah, we're here every Monday night, usually at 7150. We've had different frequencies, but we've been on 7150 for a while, and right now it looks like it's working pretty good for us. So check for us here again on a Monday night there, Ron. Thanks. So we're clear with VE3IOW and Ron here near Albion Falls. And anyway, this is VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. We're looking for any more check-ins. And if nobody comes here, Chuck there, tell me what's going on my YouTube stream. So anyway, anybody wants to check in, please go now.
Victor Echo 3, Charlie Sierra Yankee.
VE3 Charlie Sierra Yankee, and I'm listening to you on my own antenna here too, Paul. No problem at all. So, yeah, tonight the noise level is down. What's it like at your place?
Well, back to its normal, kind of noisy crap. Yep, just got in a little while ago. I'm munching on a bowl of raspberries. I'll be done that in a minute. Here we are. VE3CJZ.
Well, it is what it is, and you're pretty lucky being able to be set up the way you were. So I guess that one noise that you had there disappeared pretty much. And look at Tom. That was really weird. Tom had such a high noise level, and then the hydro replaced a pole down the street from transformer, and all this noise went away. So anyway, well, that's the way it is sometimes, So anyway, Paul, what have you been up to? Have you been any new projects, or have you been working on anything lately? Go ahead.
Yeah, actually I have, but everybody around here will be bored. My current project is finishing a solar raspberry.
Now, solar what?
Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, anyway, I don't, I don't always hear everything. I heard solar, but I didn't hear what the word after that you used. But anyway, you told me it was a bad joke, so. Okay, well, I guess you're not working on anything new. And anyway, what have you been up to then? Go ahead.
Still trying to finish this bowl of raspberries. I can't talk to me at the same time. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's always good. Hey, well, my wife was giving me some blueberries, and they were good. She puts a little bit of ice cream on them. Oh, wow, that is fantastic. But anyway, anyway, okay, well, I hope you join us on 10 meters at 9 o'clock there. We haven't got that far to go there, 14 minutes, I see. And so let's see who else is out there. We're streaming live on YouTube, VA3 Charlie Juliet Zulu, and so let's see if anybody else is out there, or Chuck can give me a report there if no one comes back. Anyway, this is P3 Bravo Kilowatt for the Hamlet Amateur Radio Club. Anybody anywhere, please go now.
Victor Echo 3, Radio Yankee, India.
Holy. Well, geez, I have to turn down my volume. Anyway, you're back or whatever. So how'd it go there? Back to you?
Yeah, we're doing all right, Rick. Say hi to Ron out there if you're still listening, and Paul. So, yeah, we're just in the city. Just picking up the bills and pills. Two words that rhyme I don't like. But, I just heading back out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So that's good. Anyway, well, the two words you don't like to rhyme there, I missed that. What was that there? Go ahead.
Had to come back in the city for my pills and the bills.
Yeah, okay. I gotta turn my volume down or something there. I still didn't get that. But that's all right. Anyway, say hello to Chuck. Chuck's in there listening, and we'll see what if he can give a report on YouTube. We sometimes have some people that are quite a bit distant. We've had Japan in there the other time, too, listening in there and on different time zone altogether. Anyway, Chuck, how are we doing on YouTube?
Hey, hello there, Rick and Mark. Good evening. And well, things on YouTube are a little bit quiet, but we did have quite a few people that stopped by to watch for a minute or so. I don't know how long, but right now there's only one person watching at the moment, according to what I see here. But nonetheless, you know, it's okay. We're not here for large population. We're not here as influencers. We're just here to help out for the hobby. That way, people who can't hear you very well can just tune into YouTube and they can hear what I hear. Anyhow, I want to send it back over to Mark there. Mark, I think I heard you on the radio there earlier today. And pills and bills. Yes, sir. I agree with you. Over to you.
Yeah, we've been home. Well, I came back last night on here, well, on 10 meters with Ron last night. We had fun. Just chit-chatting and stage coming in. Some D-layers, short skip, 600 miles coming in. So that was last night. And today I was on a bit and then out doing some things, getting some stuff for the trailer. So other than that, doing good and trying to stay out of trouble.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, hopefully uh, you can head back and enjoy yourself away from the city. And big storm, I think we're going to get hit finally. I've been watching the weather map all day long, and every single storm cell was passing right by us and hitting everyone but us. But it looks like a fairly big system is coming by around 2 a.m. And so I'll have to make sure that I bring the patio umbrella down and tie it up and make sure nothing else is going to fly away. Oh yeah, we got two tents out in the backyard. Uh, one is a screened-in tent with a table and chairs, and the other one is well, of course, a walk-in sleeping tent there. So yeah, we're we're camping in the city there, Mark.
POTA Backyarda. So,
Yep.
yeah, I used to go to Balcony Bay years ago. Veranda Porch Beach. Go there. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's cheap anyways. Don't cost that much. But I heard Rick underneath you. He was saying something, but I couldn't make it out. Over to you, Rick. The 3RYI.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't realize we doubled there, but anyway, that's okay. Yeah, I was asking you that their Plex radio, Marty was saying that his Plex was doing some kind of upgrade, and he couldn't do anything with it until it was finished, the upgrade. So he was waiting. That was, he announced that on the 2-meter net there. So I don't know when it happened, when it would happen right then or where. Anyway, did your radio upgrade for you and make you wait until it was finished?
No, it doesn't make me wait. I think you got to initialize it, but no, I haven't updated it. I'm staying with the operating system that I got. I don't use the Flex one.
Well, he was talking about what that other system, I forget. Anyway, I guess some computer he was running, and something gave him a log on the radio, so he thought that was pretty good. But then he told me about the Flex upgrade, and I didn't know what he was talking about. So, but I thought it was kind of strange that it would make him wait. But I know that different programs I have, like one of the programs I have for my Samsung hard drive, that when it upgrades, it makes me wait. So, I can see that happening, but anyway, I didn't know what he was talking about with, he was talking about Flex, and I don't know whether he was talking about the new system or what. Maybe he was trying to run it on Linux or whatever he's running there. So, yeah, but he's experimenting with something new, so, yeah, I didn't get all that. But we'll have to ask him on Thursday. you know, when we talk to him what he's playing with. He's playing with something new anyway, and that's the name of the game, the name of the hobby. Have fun with something new, you know, and he was saying that, you know, people thought computers were going to end ham radio, but computers have actually made it more interesting.
Oh, yeah. Well, this Ether SDR program that I'm running instead of the Power SDR Flex, it's got so many filters and bells and whistles compared to what Flex has, so that's what I'm running. Now, the radio itself inside, what upgrades and that, I don't know. They want $200 a year for any major upgrades. Your fixes and little things is free, but any major upgrades, you got to pay for that. Where what I'm running, you don't pay for it. It's all free.
Oh, yeah, well, $200 a year, that's kind of rich. Yeah, for upgrades. Well, yeah, I'm more the kind of guy that puts something in, make it work, and if it works right for you, then if you have the odd upgrade that's free, that's what I like. Anyway, hey, well, one time we used to get software pretty well free off the internet, remember that? And now you get software they want you to pay every month for some of it. Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, so, no, it's, yeah, I'm having fun with it, so, Garnet just dropped me off the manual and everything else for it, so, the box, shipping box and all that, so I'm going to take that into the house, and so the mice don't get into it, and have that on hand, but, yeah, I just didn't get a little bit of lumber. I got to build a little shelf on a little tiny wall in the trailer to make a little shelf, little desk, put a laptop on it, and the 7000, and see what I can get. See if I can get a wire up into the tree.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, anyway, we only got a few minutes left to go there, so tell us about your camping situation there. Did you ever put up an antenna and stuff like that?
No, not yet, no. Like I said, I got things I got to do. I got to put a shelf in, so I got a desk, a little desk, in a little wee corner. Got to do that. Got to get power supply from the battery from the front towards the back. There's lots to do. So, and once I get that all done, then I might throw a wire up into the tree, and then the next step would be build a 25-foot pipe with a 102-inch whip on it.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Well, always something to play with. Yeah, something to play with. Well, at least you don't take your main radio with you. Yeah, the 7000 with the tuner and stuff works really good for you. And anyway, Tom has checked in the odd time there on YouTube, and he checked in via Echolink tonight on the 2-meter side, because I guess he left his radios at the campsite. So anyway, you know, I don't think I'd be doing that, but hey, that's me. And you know, like you know, I would probably leave a radio there, but you know, not my main one, not the main one, and not the other ones. Well, it depends on what you've got, I guess. And so, but you're set up pretty good, you know, and that you know, that tuner, that ICOM tuner you got, and you can hook that up with your 102-inch whip and everything, and the wire in the tree. That should be good for you, I would think. Sounds like you'd be set up pretty good.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've been thinking what to do, right? See if we get a better battery bank, a couple of good sized solar panels on the shed, supply power, and then during the winter time I got power. If I got internet out there, Bell, supply that with power and the radio, and do remote out there. So just things to learn to do, try to get working.
Okay. You have been listening to the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net, and that concludes our stream for this evening. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. This is VA3CJZ saying so long for now. 7-3.